that the same book?
King James.
Is that the same book that say I should treat my slave master as I would my father?
I'm going to read that to you.
Wait a minute, because later in the book, it's telling slave masters how to treat their slaves, right?
It didn't say slave, it said servants. This is like it was just an equal.
Figure it out.
No, just an equal. No. You gotta be shamefaced. You gotta have some shame. When you look today, do all women shameful? Do they have shame? They have no shame. And they'll do when you be on Instagram and all these, you see some stuff. Our women today have no shame. What do you think God say? What do you think God said about a woman that does not have shame? How do you think God feels about that woman? You sure? It's just God loves the sinner, he loves all that. That's what church say, right? Let me answer up. A shameless woman. What does God count? What does God call a shameless woman? That's right.
Chapter 26,
A lot of our people don't know this in the Bible. This is why they take this out. Read it.
Sirach chapter 26, verse 25. A shameless woman.
And what?
Shameless woman.
So sis, this is a woman that don't have no shame. It's what?
Shall be counted as a dog.
Shall be counted as what?
A dog.
A what?
A dog.
A what?
A dog.
What did that say? What do we call female dogs? What's the other one? What's going on, bro? What's your name? Ask you a question. Brother, I'm talking to you. Come right.
I don't have time for this other book.
All right. So I'm asking this right. Read it again.
A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog. But she that is shamefaced
But the one that has shamefaced
will fear the Lord.
will fear the Lord. What does it mean to fear God, sis? Why does it say if you got shame, you're going to fear God? Why should you fear God? Why should you fear him? They said, why should you fear him? Fear the Lord. Why should you fear him? Things that you, what are you going to do? Let's go to Psalm 119, verse 1. He's going to punish you. Right. He's going to punish you. Let's get it out of that Bible. Let's get it out of the Bible. This is why we got to fear God. Because I heard many people say, well, God is God of love, love, love. He's only love all the time. You don't believe that, right? You're right. He's not love all the time. He only loves him. He only loves you if you love him back. And there's only one way to show God how you love him. Hold that. Give me John 14:15. There's only one way to show God how you love him. You love the Lord? Can you hug him? How? Where you at? Hug the Lord. So you can't hug him. Can you send him an email? Just tell him you love him. So this is how we show the Lord we love him. Read that.
John chapter 14, verse 15. If ye love me,
If you what?
love me, keep my commandments.
Do what?
Keep my
If
commandments.
you love the Lord, you're finna do what? You're gonna keep his commandments. So what commandment I just wrote? Hey, what's going on, bro? So what's your name? Cody. I was talking to my sister right here. When you see the young sister right here, the way she dressed, we're not bashing her. Let's say you was just in the street, you don't know her. What's our first thought?
First thought she probably running errands.
Probably running errands, no. Like if you wanted to holler at her, would you holler at her to become your wife with the first look? Or how does she dress, or just want to have fun?
Well, I mean, her dress down to almost her knees. She got her own Crocs, so I feel like she running errands. So in my mind, I don't think.
You said her dress is to her knees? Stand over here.
It's almost down there, bro.
Down, brother. Her dress is thighs. I can see her thighs. I can see the tattoos on the thighs. I see her whole shape. So we try to help our sisters out because why? We looking for wives. They ain't looking for no more hoes. Done with, man. Many of us over here, we getting wives now. Why? Because we want to do better, man. You can't be sleeping around with woman after woman after woman. Because we mess up our community. You know that?
Okay, yes.
You don't marry her. Give me that. 23:17. Watch what it says. Watch what the Bible says. Watch what God said. Deuteronomy 23:17. Watch this.
Deuteronomy chapter 23, verse 17. There shall be no whore.
There shall not be what?
No whore.
So God don't want holes in his land.
Right.
You see how long ago this was written? So he knew it was going to happen.
But is that the same book?
King James.
Is that the same book that say I should treat my slave masters as I would my father?
I'm going to read that to you. Who taught us it that way?
I'm just saying what the book says.
The same book. This is the same book.
Right.
But they came with this image. Is that image in the book?
Nah.
Of course not. So the masters that told you Slave,
It
obey
doesn't
your
go up and
master.
down.
It's what? He don't, and then he will not even allow you to read. Well, you allowed to
It
read
wasn't
when he
going
was
up
telling
and
it to
down,
you.
so-
So you can back it up.
It's printed in the book.
Oh, okay.
It's
You don't find out.
It's printed in the book.
Deuteronomy chapter 23, verse 17.
I'm gonna read that first.
There shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel, nor a sodomite.
Oh, and what?
Sodomite.
Even dudes, ain't none of that booty bump, ain't no gay stuff. See, God ain't with that. He want manly men.
Right.
He want his daughters to be princesses, treated right, not no hoes, and he want the men to be men. So he said something about the slave thing. Give me that in Colossians.
Oh,
That
okay.
Colossians 2.
Yes, sir.
Because you believe the Bible said slaves, what you said it say?
Treat your slave master as
Treat your slave master as God, right? I think that's Colossians 2. You gotta understand when they was teaching you, you know they had something called the slave Bible. They had something called the slave Bible, so the master would take certain
To turn it to
passages out of
him.
it
Okay.
and make it sound like what it says. I'm like, damn. So the slaves couldn't read it and not allow them to read, do their own research. Watch what it says. Read that. Read that.
Colossians chapter 3,
This is the
verse
scripture you was reading.
22. Servants,
Do what? Servants, read.
obey in all things your masters.
Okay, now, this is old time. It says servants obeying all things your master. You know what I was just saying? Working, obey your boss. Working, watch, you're gonna see. You're gonna see it's talking about working. You're gonna see it's talking about working.
Give me 1 second, because that sounds like an interpretation.
You'll see.
Which means that you can interpret it the
Okay,
way
we'll
you
find
choose.
out. We'll find out if
Okay,
it's the way we choose. Because if it was talking about slavery, the next thing we're finna read, it wouldn't say this. Okay, I'm gonna ask you. Did the slave master pay us?
No.
Read.
Servants, obey in all things your masters, according to the flesh, not with eye service as men pleasers, but in singleness of heart, fearing God. And whatsoever ye do it heartily.
4 verse 1. Give me that. Go to
4 verse 1.
So now we read that part. He said, hey, servants obey the master. Do it hard. Read. Read that.
Masters, give unto your servants that which is just and equal.
Hold on. Read it again.
Masters, give unto your
It
servants
said, give unto your servants. Read.
that which is just and equal.
That which is just and equal. This is like it was just and equal. No, we just and equal. No. You thought that said, no. We're going to stay in the Bible.
Wait, time out. I didn't think anything. You read what it said.
Sure.
Okay, so what it say?
that wasn't a thought process.
All right, so did I interpret it wrong?
Wait a minute. Because later in the book, it's telling slave masters how to treat they slaves, right?
It didn't say slave, it said servants. I didn't read slave at all.
Good, no problem. So
A
it
servant
told-
don't make you a slave.
It told the masters how to
Exactly.
treat their servants later on in the book.
People got service today.
Yeah, does that make you, when you work, you work,
Cool.
you
Yeah, I
work,
work.
you
Jeffrey
are a
was a
servant
servant.
to your boss.
Jeffrey was a servant, Fresh Prince.
You're a servant. Who you work for?
I work for my community.
Okay, you work for your community. All right, all these people that work in Winn-Dixie, they servants. To the
Waiters
people that own
are
it.
servants.
Waiters are
Servers.
servants. Are they slaves? When you go to a restaurant, that girl or man that serves you, is he your slave that day? Is he your slave because he's serving you?
No.
He's not. It's that servant. Read it again.
Servants. Colossians chapter 4 verse 1. Masters, give unto your servants.
Give unto your slaves.
Servants.
Slaves.
Servants.
You sure they don't say slaves? It
Servants.
says servants.
Cool.
Read.
That which is just and equal.
Hold on, let's
Colossians
finish.
3:22.
I know that's what you want. We want that too. You like Colossians. You like Colossians. Finish it. I know. Finish it.
Knowing that you also have a master in
Hey,
heaven.
describe the system. Knowing that you what?
Also have a master in heaven.
Knowing that you what?
Also have a master in
You
heaven.
say, you bosses. Hey,
Hey, that's the definition of a servant.
read that. You ready? Definition of a servant. Read that.
Then pull out Leviticus, show them where they came from.
I got it.
Servant. A person employed by another.
A person what?
Employed by another.
Did the white man employ us or did they enslave us?
I just need
I just asked you a question. I'm going to read that for you, brother. We're going to get it.
Okay.
I need you to answer my question. Did the white man enslave us or he employed us?
enslaved us.
So we was not employed, right?
Right.
We didn't sign. Read.
Especially to perform domestic duty.
Perform domestic duties. When you working in the field and all, you perform domestic duties. When you're picking up the garbage for the city, domestic duty. It's domestic. You're working. That's all it is. That's the definition of a servant.
Cool.
So when we read the Bible, it didn't say slave. But now you want what?
Colossians 3:22.
Go there, brother. Bro, what's your name again?
Cody.
Go.
Colossians
I'm
chapter,
naive.
Naeem, got you.
chapter 3 verse 22.
Uh-huh.
Servants, obey in all things your masters.
Okay.
according to the flesh.
Read it again at the top.
Servants, obey in all things your master.
And what version of the Bible that is?
What you asked for.
And then what version?
King James, the original.
All right.
All right.
Well,
I need to know the version.
So now,
So I'm going to show you something.
time out. So now, all I want to make sure I understand is that as many different versions of the Bible as there is, you all only recognize one version of the Bible.
Give me the Bible dictionary real quick. What's wrong? Is it NIV or what?
It's the NIV.
Hold that NIV. I'm gonna ask you something. Watch this. Show you something about NIV.
King James Version. 47 of the best Hebrew and Greek scholars of the day.
So 47 of the best Hebrew. So the book was in Hebrew and it was in Greek. Read.
Scholars of the day
Of that day, the best of that day. Read.
were divided into 6 groups.
Oh, my bad.
3 for the Old Testament,
So they had 3 groups in the Old Testament.
2 for the New,
2 for the New.
and 1 for the
One
Apocrypha.
for the what?
Apocrypha.
The Apocrypha. Many of our people don't even know about the Apocrypha. They go to church, and the Protestant church in the 1500s took out the Apocrypha. Apocrypha means hidden books. So the original version has the Apocrypha in it. That's what we read. The original King James Version. Now your NIV, I need you to pull
Not
out.
my NIV.
Well, I'm going to show you the difference between NIV, right?
Okay.
Go to Matthew 18 and verse 11.
Bring it up.
Pull out
Bring
Matthew
it up.
18 and 11. I know I got it. That's what I want.
Matthew, you say what?
Matthew 18 and 11. NIV version. Put it for us right now. Put it in the King James version. Read it.
Matthew chapter 18 verse 11. For the Son of Man is come to save that which was lost.
It said Matthew 18:11 in the King James said the Son of Man came to save that which is lost. Who do you think is lost? What that say? That's not in our way. I need that Bible. See, they put it in the thing.
Yeah.
Right,
I mean,
NIV Bible.
I'm sure you
it
know
ain't
about
in there.
All right, I'm sure you know
I'm gonna show you.
about
Watch it. Bible verse deleted from the NIV. If you have the book,
Oh, shit, my
if
bad.
you have the book, you're gonna find none of these verses in there. You go buy the NIV.
But what did they say right here?
Get the book. We know that's why we asked you that. That's why I said it. That's why I said, okay, put out Matthew 18:11. Because we have NIVs to show people, yo, why they take that out. I'm going to show you why they take that out. Wait. I guarantee you, if you get the textbook, you will not find it. And there's a reason. Matthew 15:24. This is why. It says, Christ came to save which was lost. When you read the NIV, they don't put that in there because it's a reason. This is why. Read it.
Matthew chapter 15 verse 24. But he answered and said,
This is Christ talking. He answered and said what?
I am not sent but unto the lost sheep
On the lost sheep,
of the house of Israel.
he's only sent. Only. I hear you. Matthew sent. I'm not saying this. Just say
This is the Bible app right here. This is the point you're trying to make.
I'm trying to
This
show
is the
you.
Bible app right here. NIV. You see here, they don't have verse 11.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, brother. You Google it.
Google it, it's going to
It's going to show it. But when you go to text, it will not be there.
Well, wait. So that's not a textbook. That's an app.
But it will take you off.
So one could surmise that the Google is based off the textbook too, right?
I guarantee you get that text. Google and do all that you just did. You won't find it.
I'm not saying that I will. I'm not saying that I will because I'm not no big thumper of the Bible. So I'm not saying that I will, but I'm just telling
Matthew
you.
15 verse 24. But he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
This is why they took out Matthew 18:11. But when you look, when you read in the Bible, it says,
Yes, sir.
all sheep.
Yes, sir.
Everybody said Christ came for all nations. We just read, he said he came for the lost sheep of the house of Israel. So when you read Matthew
Yes, sir.
18:11, it connects it. So but when you read it on the NIV, they take it out. Who's the lost that he came to? That's the question. He said he came to save which was lost. You read Matthew 15 and 24 to connect it. Read it again.
Matthew chapter 15 verse 24. But he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
So now the next question is, who is the house of Israel? Who's the house of Israel today?
You have to answer more than nothing because I don't think about it.
Give me Deuteronomy. I'm gonna read. When you look at the sign right here, what would you say you from? Who you say you connect? What's going on, brother?
That's my voice right here. Now,
What's your name, sir? Jim. What's your nationality, Jim? Black. You hear what he said? He said black. Where's the country of black? Can Can I get a plane ticket to go to it?
You see, it's African American.
Can't go to black. Come here close. Come close.
Right.
Come close. What's your nationality, bro? He said his nationality is Miami. And there's a nationality?
Nah, he said he African American. That's what
So African. He said black. He said African American. What's your nationality?
I'm from America.
So what's your nationality?
I'm African American. I'm an
You African American, right? You're African from America.
Correct.
Do you know what America means? You know where the word came from? What about Africa? Do y'all know? Two white men. America came from Amerigo Vespucci, and the word Africa, the word Africa came from Leo Scipius Africanus.
Right.
Two white men who conquered where black people lived. Understand? When the Americans, you had the natives here. He found a place, people's already here. How could you name it something when people's already here? They gave it his own name.
Right.
So I'm going to prove to you who we are. Because you say black American, you say black. I'm going to show you who the Bible say, who God say we are. Because you can't read that in the Bible.
Right.
Read verse 45 real quick.
Verse 45.
And 46 together. Read.
Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee and shall pursue thee
So wherever we go,
and overtake thee
and overtake it. Read.
till thou be destroyed.
Read.
Because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
Read.
to keep his commandments and the statutes which he commanded thee. And they shall be upon thee
It's saying and they. So the curses shall be upon us for what?
for a sign.
For a sign. It say these curses that we are about to read is for a sign. How do we know we are in Dixie? The sign. How do we know we on 27 Ave? The signs, right? Signs identify what something is, right? So you say the curses are going to identify who we are today. Because you said black American, he said black American, right? Read.
And for a wonder, and upon thy seed,
Upon that what?
seed,
So these curses going to be upon our seed, meaning generation. It's never going to leave.
Right.
For y'all to know. God wants you to know without a shadow of a doubt who you really are. Read.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom. What is the nation?
Nation is men leading by example.